This morning, the public are being warned of bogus water meter installers calling to homes and charging €50.
What happened last night? Two local businesses were robbed within 30 minutes.
Basics would be just close your window. If you have a lock, engage the lock.
You are trying to get by on just €28 a week.
Two men charged with diesel theft received a 3-month sentence.
Agri-crime is on the increase, with over 9,000 cattle being stolen.
Reports have now confirmed that a man died in a house fire which broke out around midnight last night.
There has been an announcement today of over 200 jobs lost in the Midwestern region.
We are there to help businesses or make them more aware, basically.
The simplest things are always the most effective.
On tonight's show, the scandal of criminal attacks on the elderly, which we've discussed here many.
People are fearful and a little lost, and they often don't know what to do.
Muintir Community Alert
is a national organisation dedicated to
crime prevention,
Safety and security. Muintir, be alert, get involved.
Muintir has promoted the concept of community development in Ireland since 1937. It encourages communities to look out for their own needs, utilising the help of the statutory agencies to help them provide services within their own communities. In 1985, Muintir set up the Community Crime Prevention, Safety and Security Organisation Community Alert, and subsequently partnered with An Garda Síochána to promote the concept of community safety and crime prevention throughout the country.
Community Alert is a partnership between the local community, the Garda Síochána and Muintir. Community Alert is the only dedicated national organisation dedicated to crime prevention, safety and security. That is our role in Muintir. You can contact us directly through our website muintir.ie or through a link from the Security Hub website. We will come down to meet you in your community.
I suppose the greatest benefit of working together with Muintir is, one, it fosters a great relationship between the guards and the community. And at the end of the day, it's the community that the guards serve, but that also the community feel that they have a direct link between themselves and An Garda Síochána. Muintir and the Community Alert provides an awful lot of that for us.
At Muintir, we are working with the community, with An Garda Síochána, collaborating with the other agencies and service providers, groups, organisations on the ground to provide a more enhanced quality of life for community members, but in particularly those who feel more vulnerable. What happens is the community contact Garda Síochána or Muintir. We in turn encourage them to conduct an area audit, and out of that area audit come, I suppose, priorities that need to be addressed in their community.
Text Alert is used by Community Alert as a means of keeping people in the community in the loop of information about events that are happening currently.
I'm a widower. I live on my own. And because of the text alert I received earlier in the week, I knew there were some suspicious strangers in the area. I knew I had to report this straight away to the Gardaí. They had a car nearby and they arrived within a few minutes. Being on my own, it means a lot to know that we're all looking out for one another.
Community Text Alert is a collaborative system between Muintir, An Garda Síochána, Neighbourhood Watch and the IFA. With this information, An Garda Síochána can help communities to protect themselves, to prevent crime and assist in the detection of criminals and criminally inclined persons who are intent upon causing harm in communities. An Garda Síochána is very excited about this initiative, and it offers significant potential in helping to keep communities, towns, cities and neighbourhoods safer.
On a day-to-day basis, we encounter many problems within rural communities, but I suppose one of the most recent ones that was encountered and consequently it was addressed by a local community was the issue of mental health. A local group in North Wexford decided to run an information night that would address mental health and suicide awareness. That community that staged that information night felt empowered, and they felt that they were able to get help from within their own community.
You know, it's very important to visit our elderly, and groups should have a list of who needs to be visited. Isolation is I suppose, spoken about nationally, but again, I think that problem will be only solved locally. Dependent would be still far the most requested service elderly we look for. It's really what they call a socially monitored phone. When that person pressed their pendant, the monitoring station then will make immediate contact with that person. Community alert groups identify issues in their own area. Nationally, we would be recognised as focusing on security and safety for older people in the community. Radon gas is an issue that has been identified by community alert groups. Other issues that have been dealt with very, very successfully by community alert groups would be issues like fire safety and thefts from parked cars.
You have your smoke detector here. We always advise people to test the fire alarms at least once a week. The fire brigade say give it a thumbs up. And there you go, and that's working. You've tested your fire alarm. Here again you can see in place right beside the cooker we have the fire blanket and also the fire extinguisher. Always vital to have them there. Hopefully you'll never need to use them, but it's better to have them there just in case. By using the security hub, it means that you're not isolated. There's answers to your questions. There are people there to provide services for you. The information is there through Muintir and also through Security Hub. There's no need to feel vulnerable because there are the solutions and services are available there to you, both through the Security Hub website and also Muintir. Security Hub is a national resource for information, awareness and prevention through quality local service providers.
It's the local community that makes the difference. They're the people who bring about the change. I mean, we live in a time where, so many communities have seen the loss of their post office, the closure of rural shops, and we're back in an era of immigration again. And, there can often be a sense of helplessness that comes with that. And that the key step then is to identify what is the need here, what's relevant to this community, what will make a difference for us and for our neighbours. And what's very striking very often when I speak to members of An Garda Síochána and to people afterwards is they see a real increase in community spirit. By working together, people become empowered. They develop confidence in their own skills and ability to bring about meaningful and lasting change.